What's up guys, DubWar here, and today I'm bringing you guys my third episode for my X8 series. In this video, we'll be going for 4 attacks, and pretty much what I want to try to do is to try get 5 million gold so we can upgrade 10 of our walls to level 8, and them being of course junction points, as I'm clearly pointing out right here. And yeah, I do want to actually say this because I should be honest with myself and be honest to you guys as well. I am finding this series a little bit difficult to go with because I really hate upgrading walls, as I've probably mentioned way back in the past as I was making my road to all level 7 wall series. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of upgrading my walls, but I know it should be done, so I'm really gonna try stick around as long as possible with the series. But if we do end on a bit of an early note and don't get all of our junction walls to level 8, then please don't get mad at me, but just remember that I do have a really tough time spending all that gold on just walls. It bothers me that I can't upgrade my defensive towers or anything like that because I'm focusing on walls. So yeah guys, like I said, I'm sorry if I, kind of quit along the way. I really don't want to. I'm going to try my very best to, stick to my goal and not give up on an early note. But yeah, I guess all that we have to do now is just wait and see how long we get with this, and yeah, I guess we'll see the results later on. But anyways, here's the very first base we're going to be attacking. This guy has all his resources right in the very center there in his storages. He also does have a tiny bit in the mines and collectors, so we're going to get those later on. Pretty much what I did there was I took out his 2 air defenses, which were all way on the left side here, as you guys just saw a couple seconds ago. And as soon as those got taken out, I wanted to deploy my 2 dragons. I had 1 with me and also 1 in my clan castle. So yeah, as soon as I deployed those, I was pretty happy about, that, because now I know that nothing's gonna get in my way except that air defense on the very bottom there. But yeah, I'm really not too worried about that, because as soon as I get right inside here, all I have to worry about is just my Barbarian King taking out all these storages. I also have my Archer Queen with me and a bunch of Barbarians that are just rushing inside there. So yeah, that was a pretty awesome raid. I didn't have to worry about really anything because they took out everything super fast. And one thing I do want to go over with you guys is the lightning spell and why I used it on his clan castle troops. So a lot of you guys would probably think that I'm one of those guys who, really wouldn't do that. I actually don't do that quite often, but in a case scenario like this, it really is needed, simply because if I didn't do that, a lot of you guys probably would have thought that my, barbarians would take them out or had like a war between each other. But I really do want to play it safe. I don't want to risk the, all those resources being not stolen by my Barbarian King or my Archer Queen and the rest of my troops. So really, I just wanted to reassure that I, get that gold and elixir that was right inside there. So, even though I wasted 22,000 gold on that lightning spell, it was still worth it, because by the end of this we still walk away with 180,000 gold if you do, the math properly. So I hope you guys know how to do your math. So besides that, yeah, we still walk away with a lot of resources, so I'm pretty happy about that. So let's go for our next raid here. This guy, pretty much same story, has all his resources right in the very center there, where yeah, he just has a cluster of storages. So with his base, I was pretty confident. All his air defenses are right on the outskirts of his base, so I had no issues taking them out. He has 1 on the very left, 1 on the very bottom, where I did an opening earlier with my wall breaker, and I'm going to deploy some barbarians in here so they can take that out too. And he also has an air defense way on the right side here where his clan castle is. So yeah, all of these air defenses are very easy to take out, and I was pretty happy to find this base because this guy has a lot of resources, and it's clear that he doesn't really know where to place his air defenses. I mean, he has a Dark Elixir drill right in the very center there. That could easily be replaced by an air defense, and probably would make it much more difficult for me to raid this base. But unfortunately, this guy, maybe he does have a lot of resources, maybe he raids a lot and knows how to play the game properly, but he obviously does not know how to place his air defense. So yeah, that was one problem with this guy's base. Now that all his air defenses are gone, I can now pretty much just deploy my dragons here in a second as soon as I put down my giants as meat shields. And yeah, really what I want to do is just get them right inside there. They can work away at the base a little bit. I'm talking about my giants right now, by the way, guys, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. And yeah, as soon as they get inside there, what I want to do is as you guys just saw me do, that I put down my dragon, and he can pretty much just work away at the base and get all those resources that are inside there. So, yeah, as you guys will see in this raid, my Archer Queen does a great job. I'm now sticking to my answer, guys. Like I said before in a previous episode, I think, I told you guys that I do like the Archer Queen more than the Barbarian King now, and I'm gonna stick with that now because she just I don't know, guys. Even though she's not as powerful as a Barbarian King until she's, you know, upgraded a lot, she is so freaking good. Oh my god. She can really take out, you know, anything from a distance. She can also take a pretty good hit. You know, she's not, like, super weak, but powerful. But she's pretty much, like, in that medium spot, and she can take things out from a distance, which I like a lot. And she can actually shoot from a further distance than, just a normal archer, which is also good in some scenarios because, you know, some buildings might be able to reach the archer that could have been next to her, but they wouldn't be able to reach the archer queen. So that's a really good side to her as well because she has a further range than you know, just regular archers as well. So that's a good side. And also the fact that she can shoot behind, you know, walls and stuff is also a great thing about her, because if I had a Barbarian King right now, he'd probably be stuck behind a wall trying to take it down, and he'd get shot down by like a cannon or something because he'd be much closer to those defensive towers, and I'd have probably, you know, more of a difficult time taking that out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this raid. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of let them go away at the base. There's only 18 seconds left, and I thought for a second I might be able to get 100%, but yeah, I guess I'm kind of underestimating the dragon, level 3, in a way. No, I guess I kind of said that wrong. I meant the opposite of that. I guess I was thinking that my dragon was way overpowered to do that, and I actually thought that he'd be able to get 100%, but I guess not. So we still walk away with all the resources. I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, we can go for our next raid here. So this guy is pretty obviously inactive. As you guys can see, he doesn't have his X-bows loaded, but I know that some people don't actually load their X-bow just because they don't want to waste that elixir. But looking at this guy's base, he does have a bunch of graves all around the area, so it shows me that someone was here before, taking out all his resources from his pumps and mines, which is where all the resources are, of course. And so yeah, I'm not too worried about this base. Should be pretty easy. I'm pretty happy though that I bought a bunch of wall breakers like I always do. I highly encourage you guys do that, because I mean, if I only had like, you know, 4 wall breakers, which is of course what sometimes people bring to their raids, I probably would not have a good chance at taking out this guy's base, simply because I just would not have enough wall breakers to get inside, and it really would be much more difficult to you know, get through those walls and take out any resources in the pumps and mines. So having more wall breakers, guys, is not a bad thing. Even though they do cost quite a bit of elixir, it really is worth it in the end, because when you come across a base like this, you're gonna be very happy that you brought, you know, a couple extra wall breakers, because they'll get right through those walls and you can just deploy your goblins and they can take out all those resources. So as you guys can see now, I'm pretty much just demolishing this whole entire base. I already have pretty much all the resources too. So yeah, there we go. That's actually pretty much just gonna sum up this base in this raid, actually. Sorry. All he has left is just 5,200 gold and yeah, 1,700 elixir. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to take any of that from the storages, because of course that's the only place it could be. And what I want to try, well, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put down my Archer Queen and Barbarian King by this town hall, and I just want to get 1 star on this base because I went down a little bit too far on my trophy counts, and just want to get that 1 star so I can walk away with, like, I don't know what that's going to be by the end of this raid, like 6 probably trophies, 7, yes, it's going to be 7 trophies. So I'm just going to end battle here. I don't want them to die, so there we go. 206,000 gold, 270,000 elixir, and we're good to go for our last raid. So this guy has just 200,000 gold and elixir, or 199,000 if you want to be precise. But this guy's base was a little bit more complicated, going to be completely honest. It was a pretty good layout, and it's quite common actually when you look around Clash of Clans. You probably have seen this layout before, and if you don't know how to, you know, approach a base like this, well then, you know, listen, or not listen, but watch this raid, guys, because they'll show you exactly how I would raid it, at least. And pretty much what I want to try to do is take out that air defense that's right up there. As soon as I take that out, I'm gonna be able to put down my 2 dragons, which I have on me, and have them kind of go away at the base. And yeah, pretty much what I have to try to do here is I'm gonna put down my wall breakers, get through that wall where those air defenses are, and I just kind of have to hope that my giants get inside there and take out that air defense. And as soon as they do that, there's no other air defenses anywhere around here, so I can put down my 2 dragons and have them go away at the base a little bit. And now what I want to do is see how close I can get to this second air defense. And what I'm gonna do by trying to get through that is put down my barbarians first. They can act as meat shields because they have more health health, of course, and then put down my archers, and hopefully they can at least pick away some of the buildings there, and we'd be able to, you know, at least get majority of those resources. And there also is a gold storage right over here, so what I tried to do is put down my goblins, but I'm kind of stupid, and I forgot that this guy has a bunch of elixir pumps and also gold mines on the outskirts here, so that's not going to help me much, and it's only going to make my goblins run after that. But it's a good thing that my goblins are also on the top part here, because they are going to get through this wall, and they're going to take out the remainder, or the remaining 50,000 elixir from the storage, and that's pretty much going to wrap up this battle. So yeah, all that's left is just to let them kind of hit away at that storage, and we're down to 3,800, and we're done. So we have every single bit of resource. This guy has nothing now, down to, yeah, 0 everything, and we're actually just going to get 100% on this base, since I did go too far down in my trophy counts, like I said in my last raid, and should pretty much wrap up this whole video. So there we go, we're now at 5.0, yeah, we have 5,800,000 gold. We can now upgrade our 10 walls like we wanted to, and yeah, I'm pretty happy, you know. I mean, even though it's really painful to waste this much gold on some stupid walls, I am going to do it because I really do want to stick to my goal. So let's do that here. I think I'm going to upgrade this wall first. We'll get these inner walls, and I'm going to upgrade that one. We'll upgrade this one, so it's equal on both sides. That's what I really want to mainly do. I don't want to make it completely random. I just want to make it as even as possible. So there goes 2 million gold right away. I'm going to upgrade these walls as well. Same thing on the other side. Let's do that. And one more right behind that clan castle, and we do have 1 million left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to protect this little area here where my mortars are as well, and yeah, same thing on the bottom part here. So yeah, there we go. We just bombed 5 million gold. That's awesome. 10 walls. Congratulations, Dub. You just freaking wasted all that gold on some walls. Man, that really sucks. Anyways, guys, you know, I'm actually gonna have to wrap up this video. I'm hoping I can get another upload going in 2 days from today. I've just been super busy. That's why I haven't really been uploading lately, and hopefully I can get back on schedule super soon. I know I've been kind of dragging that on and telling you guys I'm, you know, gonna be uploading again, yada yada. But this time for real, I'm done with everything now. No more plans, no more nothing. I'm done. We're gonna be uploading, alright? So until this weekend, I'll be uploading every 2 days, and as soon as this weekend hits, which is of course this upcoming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, etc., that's when we'll start uploading daily, and might not be as good as the videos I'm making right now. I don't know if they're good or not. That's up to you guys to decide by hitting that like button or not. If you want to dislike it, I don't really know. But yeah, I'm gonna be uploading very soon for the next every 2 days, and then when the weekend hits by, we'll be uploading daily. So hope you guys are looking forward to that, and that's actually gonna wrap up this video. So if you guys have any questions, my email's gonna be down below in the description. You guys already know the outro, you know, screw it, I don't even care. Alright guys, peace guys, and keep clashing.